Well, you've made it to your final week of distance learning. I know it's been different, but I appreciate you guys working really hard. Uh, Go ahead and take a piece of paper. We're going to review, we're going to put together everything that we've worked on during this time, and go ahead and write this down on a piece of paper. These are the steps. This is the order that you want to take care of. I'm going to give you some mixed review problems these next couple of days, and this is the order that you want to take care of things. Okay, before you solve, you want to take care of distributive property first, then combining like terms, and then variable on both sides. And we've gone over all those things. So we're just going to do some mixed review problems, and you need to look for these things. Not all problems have everything, but you need to look for them and take care of them in this order. Okay, go ahead and copy down this example problem. Make sure you're working through these with me, and it'll kind of get you ready to do it on your own whenever you do your few problems on your own. Okay, so when we look at this, we're going to draw a line at the equal sign, and if you see, there's just one thing over here. So everything that we're going to have to take care of first is going to be over here. And remember, distributive property was the first thing on the list to take care of. So I'm going to rewrite everything as it is. 37, -3. Now, this is where I'm going to take care of distributing that 5. This is a positive 5. So 5 times x would be positive 5x. And then 5 times positive 6 is just plus 30. Okay, so we took care of distributive property. Then you also need to take care of combining like terms. And remember, we want to combine things that are on the same side together. Okay, and here we've got only one 5x, so there's nothing that can combine with that. But I have a -3 right here and a positive 30, and those can be combined. A -3 plus 30, you can think of that just like 30 minus 3, which is 27. So we're going to rewrite it, and we've got 37 equals 27 plus 5x. And I could have written that as 5x plus 27. It's not going to change the problem. Okay. Now, remember, I'm trying to get the x by itself right here. So I need to take care of this 27. And I need to remove it and move it over here. And I'm going to remove it by subtracting 27. 27 minus 27 cancels out. And then I'm going to subtract 27 from here, and I've got 10. 10 equals, and the only thing I'm left with now over here is 5x. Okay, so that means that the last thing I need to take care of is just dividing this 5. Divide both sides by 5. And that cancels out, and I end up with 2 equals x. Okay. Okay, go ahead and copy this problem down. We're going to remember the same things as before. The first thing we want to take care of is the distributive property, and I do have something right here that needs to be distributed, that 5. So let's rewrite. I'm just rewriting this, -13, and then I'm going to distribute this 5 to everything that's inside the parentheses. So 5 times 1 is 5, and then 5 times positive 4m is positive 20m. Now this part down here isn't in the parentheses, so I'm just rewriting it as it is, the -2m. Okay, so I took care of the distributive property. Now I need to take care of if there's any like terms together on the same side, which I see that there is. There's this positive 20m and a -2m. So positive 20 and -2 is 20 minus 2, which is 18. So I'm going to rewrite this as -13 equals 5 plus 18m, because 20 and -2m was 18m. Okay. Now I still need to get, I'm still trying to get the m by itself, so I've got to take care of this 5 right here, and it's a positive 5 because it doesn't have a sign, so I'm going to subtract it. 5 minus 5 cancels out, and I have to do the same thing over here. Now -13 minus 5, that's two negatives that are going to combine up to be even more negative. So we're going to have negative 18. And then what I still have over here is 18m. And final step, I've got to divide this 18 off of here. Divide by 18 on both sides. This cancels out. And negative 18 divided by positive 18 is negative 1 equals m. Oops. Okay, make sure you have that all written down. Oops, pause. Okay, let's do one more together. Go ahead and copy this one down. And I'm going to start with a line at the equal sign so I can see where my equation balance, I can see the two sides. And I see that there is distributive property to take care of, so I'm going to do that first. And I'm going to distribute that negative 6. So negative 6 times 1 is negative 6. And negative 6 times negative 5 is positive 30. V equals 54. Okay. Now remember, I'm trying to isolate the variable. The V right here is what I'm trying to get by itself. So I'm trying to take care of everything and undo everything over here on this side that's been done to V. So I'm going to start by undoing this negative 6. And remember, it takes the sign that's in front of it. So this is a negative 6. So to reverse it, I'm going to add 6. So negative 6 plus 6 is just 0 and cancels out. But I have to add 6 over here as well. So now I've got 30 V equals 60. And then the last thing I have to do to get the V by itself is divide this 30. 30 divided by 30 cancels out. So I've got V equals 2. Okay. If you guys get really good at doing these, I'm going to give you your practice problems. You get really good at doing these, you'll be ready to start pre-algebra and algebra 1 next year. Okay, so just get really good at solving multi-step equations. Here are 3, I'm just giving you 3 practice problems for you to do. Today's Monday. And guys, this is the last week of distance learning. Today's Monday, so if you would like credit for this, have these to me by Tuesday night. And I will see you again on Wednesday.